Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I have started a personal DSA challenge where I am solving 5 problems per pattern, covering 180 problems in total. I'll be posting one video per day explaining my thought process from brute force to optimized approach. If you're new here, you can check out the previous videos to follow along. In today's video, we will work on valid palindrome. So the problem states that we are given a string S, and after converting all the uppercase letters into lowercase letters, removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it has to read the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters includes only letters and numbers. So we need to check if it is a palindrome or not, ignoring the non-alphanumeric characters. So the idea for brute force would be, we will build a new string containing only lowercase alphanumeric characters. We would reverse that string and we would compare the original and reversed string. If they are same, we would return true, otherwise we would return false. For that, we need a string builder named, let's say, filtered. And for each character in the given string, let's convert it into character array. First we need to check if the character is letter or digit. If it is, then we would convert it into lowercase and we would append it to our string builder. And after this for loop, we will have the filtered string builder only with alphanumeric characters. And the original string would be filtered dot toString, and the reversed string would be filtered dot reverse dot toString. So now, if this original and reversed is same, if both of them are equal, then we will return true, otherwise we will return false. So we will check if it is equals to reversed. Let's run the code. It is working. So since we used only single for loop, the time complexity would be O of n, and the space complexity would also be O of n because we used extra space in the form of a string builder. Now let's try reducing this space. For that, we can use two pointers where the left pointer starts at 0 and the right pointer starts at the right end. Now we need to check if the left starts here and the right starts here. We need to check if the character at left index is equals to the character at right index, and we also need to check only for characters. If it is a space or colon or anything other than alphabets and numbers, then we have to skip it. For that, we need a while loop which iterates until the left and right pointers meet. Here we have three things. We need to check if the character at left index is a letter or a digit. If it is not, then we have to skip it. So for that, if it is not, if the character at letter or digit, yes, dot char at left. If the character at left is not a letter or digit, then we would skip it, which means we will increment left. While the character at right is not a letter or digit, then we would skip it, which means we would decrement right. Now, if it is a character, then it will come into this if loop, and we need to check if the character at left is equals to the character at right. For that, we need to convert it into lowercase first of left, and then we need to check if it is equal or not. If it is not equal, we will return false. If it is not equals to character dot left, character at right, then we would return false. Otherwise, after coming out of the while loop, if it is out of the while loop, still it is not returned, then it means it is a palindrome, and hence we will return true. Let's run the code. Time limit is exceeded because we did not handle the case to terminate the while loop. So we should not forget this main step. For every iteration, we need to increment left and decrement right. This would terminate only when left and right are met. Okay, it is accepted. Let's submit. Index is out of bound. I think at this point we need to add this extra condition. Now let's submit it. Yes, it is working. So if you consider this example, the left starts from index 0 and the right starts from this index. Now we are checking if this is equal. This A is equals to A, true, then it will go to the next iteration. This is a space, so it will enter this while loop, and since this is a space, we will increment this, and now it will compare M and M. It is equal, true, then it will compare A and A, true, N and N, true, then comma and space. So it will enter this loop and it will skip it. Then it will come here, it will check for this A and this A equal, then space, it will skip it, P and P equal, L and then in the right we have this space and colon. It will enter this loop, and this loop is handling the handling to check if the character is alphanumeric. Since this is not, it will enter this loop and it will skip it, and then it will compare L and L equal, A and A, N and N. It will skip comma and A, and it will compare A and A. It will skip this, and at point C the left and right are in the same index. So the while loop would terminate and we would return true. So that is it for today's problem. The time complexity would be O of n, and the space complexity would be O of 1. So here I use 2 pointers to compare the characters while skipping the non-alphanumeric values. That's it for today's problem. In the next problem, we will work on threesome. Thank you for watching.